portion with Paul Jones. Paul, go ahead.
Coach, obviously, the team had a lot of turnovers tonight, but really dominated the glass and the defensive end of the court. What did you see that hampered South Carolina regarding y'all's defense?
You know, I thought obviously they're shorthanded. They had their starting point guard sustain a concussion, so he wasn't here today. And then one of their other guards wasn't here, so that obviously was a factor in the game. But I thought we really passed the ball well. I thought we played great defense, which led to a lot of runouts in the first half. You know, DJ had 5 assists and 1 turnover at the half. He was fantastic. Again, he's guarding their best player, who ended up 4 for 12 for 10 points. That's twice now. A.J. Lawson has had below his season average against. He had 13 down there, and I think 4 for 13. So he's 8 for 25 in the 2 games, and I give DJ and our team defense a lot of credit. I thought our defense, again, was fantastic. I loved the rebounding. I thought Tolu with 13 boards and Abdul with 8 really anchored it. Tolu was great tonight on the defensive glass. I think that's probably a career high in defensive rebounds for one game. Maybe someone could check that. But I thought our overall team did. I thought Davon did a great job moving the ball and sharing the ball, knocked down a couple big threes. So it was just I thought Derek was really good, Fountain, especially early in the game. Just very, big 3 hits early, did a lot of good things for us. So it's a really good team win.
Neil, go ahead and hop in there.
I was trying my best to check that defensive rebound stat for you and wasn't able to get to it before you got here. I think you're right, though, too. I'll double-check it again here in a minute. You mentioned DJ and how well he played, especially in that first half. The second game, he started at the point for you. And do you see any growth from game 1 to game 2 with him playing at that position?
Well, actually, when we started Davon today, and so Davon was running the point when he's in the game, and then when he goes out, then it becomes DJ's job. And the reason I didn't start Iverson is he was late for something, a few minutes, and we're just holding him accountable. And it was, he's never late. He hasn't been late in 2 years to anything, but I want to really keep things tight run ship here, and so that was the only reason. And he'll be back in the starting lineup here on Saturday.
You were absolutely correct about the career high in defensive rebounds, and it's by a pretty wide margin to +5 today in that. So 12 defensive rebounds. Previous high was 7 for Tolu Smith on that end. What is it about Carolina's defense that can really just slow things down? The team was so good offensively in the first half, and then that zone looked like it kind of took you out of rhythm in the second half.
It did. We didn't. They haven't run that 3-2 zone at all here, so we didn't really prepare for it. So therein lies the problem. We knew they were going to be in the 2-3 zone. That's what they've been running. They maybe run just a couple possessions of the 3-2 the entire season. So that was something we haven't worked on, and it showed in our execution. But I thought we got better at it, and we got the ball high post one time to Quentin, who dumped it down low to Tolu. We had another nice pass in the first half from JD to Tolu. Getting the ball at high post, the touches was really good for us. And, our defense shows what keyed the win again, and that's what, everything starts with that. I mean, I don't remember ever holding a team in SEC play to 29% from the field in 6 years. I think this is a first.
You held this team to 31 in Columbia, 29 today. And I told folks this is the first time that State has swept the 2-game series against Carolina since 2018. And this is a series, too, where it's hard to win games by double digits, and your team's done it twice now. How big an accomplishment is that, given the way that Coach Martin's teams typically play?
Yeah, it was huge, and I was really worried about this game because I have such respect for Frank and his program and everything he's accomplished, and just what a great competitor he is. And our guys came out and really built on what we did Saturday up in Oxford, and really took a positive step, putting back-to-back great efforts. And that was the key. It's just, the effort, the execution defensively and offensively.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go back to the media portion, and Garrick, go ahead and hop on in there.
Hey, Ben, when you out-rebound a team 49-24, how much confidence does that give the bigs and really even the guards to just dominate a team on the glass like that?
Yeah, the key was those by getting stops. I mean, they missed 44 shots plus 3 foul shots. So there's 47 shots you have a chance to get on the defensive glass, and we got 37 of them. So the reason we outboarded them so well is they didn't make a lot of shots.
We'll go to John Sokoloff. John, hop in there for a couple.
Hey, Ben.
Hey,
I'm
John.
just curious, how you've mentioned DJ's 5 assists, and the other day he did well in that category too. How have you kind of seen him evolve as a passer?
I think he's always been a good passer. Again, this is another great example of poor coaching on my part to not have inserted him into the point guard earlier in the season. But I won't make that mistake again. He's a good passer, and I think he's probably, when you look at his ability to penetrate and then kick out on his penetration, he did an outstanding job today. We started the game with 2 dunks up on Oxford on Saturday. I thought Davon had some really nice passes too today. He had a couple where he penetrated and made a nice bounce pass to Tolu for a dunk against their zone in the second half in front of our bench. Overall, again, we had 16 assists on our 24 baskets. I think we had 15 assists on our 25 baskets on Saturday. So back-to-back games where we really did a good job sharing the ball, and everybody doing it. It was really big.
We'll wrap it up with Daniel. Daniel, hop in there.
Hey, Coach. I'm just wondering, you had that cold streak of a few losses, and then now you hit the big win over Ole Miss and now South Carolina. What does that do for your confidence for the team and just moving forward as a program coming off of these 2 big wins?
Yeah, I think it really supports the things that we're doing. I think, Derek Fountain's insertion into, a major role has been, really big for us here the last, 3.5, 4 weeks. Again, he had a really good game today, and especially early in the game, he really was good moving the ball, making passes. Really like what he brings to our team, and he's doing a great job really helping us and has been very stabilizing at that small forward position for us.